we had not access, we have to quickly reconnect services, both telecoms, energy, and banking systems.
But more importantly, we live to Tadesse and Birhanu to figure out how to implement the agreement we have reached.
ሰላም ውድና የተከበራችሁ የታማኝ ሚዲያ ቤተሰቦች ከኬንያ ናይሮቢ ደረሰን ሰበር ዜና አለ። የኢትዮጵያና የህወሓት ጦር መሪዎች በኬንያ ናይሮቢ ዛሬ ተገናኙ። ፊልድ ማርሻል ብርሃኑ ጁላ፣ አምባሳደር ሬድዋን ሁሴን፣ የፍትህ ሚኒስቴሩ አቶ ጌዲዮን ጢሞቲዮስ፣ ጀነራል ጻድቃን gebretinsay፣ ጀነራል ታደሰ ወረደና አቶ ጌታቸው ረዳ በኬንያ ዋና ከተማ ናይሮቢ ላይ ዛሬ ተገናኝተዋል። የኬንያው ድርድር በይፋ ተጀምሯል። በደቡብ አፍሪካ ፕሪቶሪያ የተደረሰው የሰላም ድርድር ዛሬም በኬንያ ናይሮቢ ቀጥሏል። የንግግሩ መጀመር ይፋ በተደረገበት መድረክ በአፍሪካ ህብረት ጥላ ስር ድርድሩን ሲያስተባብሩት ከነበሩት መካከል በአፍሪካ ህብረት የአፍሪካ ቀንድ ልዩ መልእክተኛው ኦሊሴንጎ ኦባሳንጆና የቀድሞ የኬንያ ፕሬዝዳንት ኡሁሩ ኬንያታ ተገኝተዋል። በፕሪቶሪያ የተደረሰውን የሰላም ስምምነት የማስፈጸም አንዱ አካል በሆነው የትጥቅ ማስፈታት ሂደት ላይ ለመነጋገር ነው የኢትዮጵያ መንግስትና የህወሓት ተደራዳሪዎች ዛሬ ናይሮቢ ተገናኙት። ሁለቱ አካላት በደረሱት የሰላም ስምምነት መሰረት ስምምነቱ ከተፈረመ በኋላ ባሉት 5 ቀናት ውስጥ የሁለቱ አካላት ከፍተኛ የጦር አመራሮች በአካል ተገናኝተው ትጥቅ የማስፈታት ሂደትን በተመለከተ ይነጋገራሉ ይላል። ይህንን ተከትሎም ስምምነቱ በተፈጸመ ዛሬ በ5ኛ ቀኑ የፌዴራል መንግስቱን ጦር ወክለው ኢታማዦር ሹም ፊልድ ማርሻል ብርሃኑ ጁላ እንዲሁም ህወሓቱን ወክለው ጀነራል ታደሰ ወረደ ዛሬ ሰኞ ጥቅምት 28 ቀን 2015 ዓ.ም ረፋድ ላይ በናይሮቢ ንግግር መጀመራቸው ይፋ ተደርጓል። ይህ ውይይት በቀጣይ ቀናትም ቀጥሎ እንደሚካሄድ ተገልጿል። ሁለቱ የጦር መኮንኖች በተገኙበት መድረክ የንግግሩ መጀመር ይፋ ሲደረግ በአፍሪካ ህብረት የአፍሪካ ቀንድ ልዩ መልእክተኛው ኦሊሴንጎ ኦባሳንጆ በፕሪቶሪያ በነበረን የ10 ቀናት ቆይታ ተደራዳሪ አካላት ደከመን ሰለችን ሳይሉ ከ5 ቀናት በፊት የተፈረመው የሰላም ስምምነት ላይ ተደርሷል ብለዋል። በመድረኩ ላይ አምባሳደር ሬድዋንና ጌታቸው ረዳም ንግግር አድርጓል። አምባሳደር ሬድዋን የሰላም ድርድሩን ተከትሎ በትግራይ እንደ ቴሌኮም፣ ባንክና መብራት የመሳሰሉት አገልግሎት ሰጪ ተቋማት ወደ ስራ እንዲመለሱ የተሰራ እንደሆነና ከዛ በፊት ግን በረሃብ ላይ ላሉ ወገኖች የምግብና የመድኃኒት እርዳታ እንዲገባ የተደረገ መሆኑን ገልጿል።
But in the areas also where we had not access, we have to quickly reconnect services, both telecoms, energy, and banking systems. But before that, our people need food first and medicine, and for that we are trying to expedite, and we are also encouraging regions. The Prime Minister set the tone. We discouraged all corners not to indulge into rhetoric of the past and to rekindle hope and embrace the future.
ጌታቸው ረዳ በበኩላቸው በድርድሩ መሰረት የተስማማንባቸው በርካታ ጉዳዮች አሉ። እነሱ ወደ መሬት ወርደው መሰራት አለባቸው። ከነዚህም የአገልግሎት ሰጪ ተቋማት መልሶ ግንባታ አንዱ ነው። እነዚህ ተቋማት በበለጠ ተጠናክሮ መሰራት አለባቸው። ህዝባችንም ይህንን ይጠብቃል። እኛም በቻልነው አቅም ሰላሙ እንዲቀጥል እየሰራን ነው። በተለይም የተስማማንባቸውን ነጥቦች ወደ መሬት አውርደው እንዲያስፈጽሙ ለታደሰ ወረደና ለብርሃኑ ጁላ ትተናል ብለዋል። ኦሊሴንጎ ኦባሳንጆ በበኩላቸው
there are a number of things that need to be done which are stipulated in our agreement. The provision of services is one thing, and the more services there are, the more confidence there is, the more communication there is, and the more hope and expectation it instills in the people's mind, and that will further consolidate the peace we are trying to put in place. So like I said, we are committed to honor the commitments we've made. But more importantly, we live to Tadesse and Birhanu to figure out how to implement the agreement we have reached.
ኦሊሴንጎ ኦባሳንጆ በበኩላቸው እዚህ የተገናኘንበት ዋነኛው ዓላማ ሁሉም ተስፋ ያደረገበትን የሰላም ድርድር ለማስቀጠል ነው። እናም ድርድሩ በሰላም እንደሚቀጥል እምነት አለኝ ብለዋል። የሁለቱ አካላት ከፍተኛ የጦር መኮንኖች በስምምነቱ መሰረት ለንግግር እዚህ መገኘታቸው የስምምነቱ ተፈጻሚነት አዎንታዊ አቅጣጫ ላይ እንዳለ የሚያሳይ ነው ብለዋል ኦባሳንጆ።
The fact that they are here, as they are here, is to give everybody hope that the progress that we expect will be achieved. I seen them and haven't had the type of experience that they have had. I believe that the success is assured.
የቀድሞ የኬንያው ፕሬዝዳንት ኡሁሩ ኬንያታ በበኩላቸው በጉዳዩ ለመነጋገር እዚህ የተገኙት ሁለቱ ግለሰቦች ከዚህ ቀደም አብረው የሰሩ ትውውቅ ያላቸው የሥራ ባልደረቦች ናቸው ካሉ በኋላም በሂደቱ መጨረሻም ለተሻለች ኢትዮጵያና ለቀጠናው ጥቅም አዎንታዊ ውጤት ያስመዘግባሉ የሚል እምነት አለኝ ብሏል። በፕሪቶሪያ የጀመርነው የሰላም ንግግር አሁን አንድ ስንዝር ተቃርበን ናይሮቢ ላይ እንገኛለን። በቀጣይ ስብሰባ ላይ በመቀሌ እንደምንገናኝ ተስፋ አለኝ። ከዚያም በመጨረሻ በአዲስ አበባ አንድ ላይ ሆነን የሰላሙን ድርድር ውጤት በደስታ እንደምናከብር ይሰማኛል። ይህንን ነው ሁላችንም የምንጠብቀው። እዚህ ካላችሁ ወንድሞች የምንጠብቀው ይህንን ነው ብለዋል።
We started in Pretoria. We are inching our way closer. We are now in Nairobi. We are very hopeful next time we'll be in Mekele for our meeting and ultimately celebrate together in Addis Ababa. This is the prayer, this is the hope, and this is what we seek from our brothers here.
በስምምነቱ ላይ ዋነኛ ጉዳይ የሆነውን ትጥቅ ማስፈታትን በተመለከተም ሁለት ወገኖች በኢትዮጵያ ውስጥ አንድ የመከላከያ ኃይል ብቻ እንዳለ ከስምምነት ደርሰዋል። በስምምነቱ መሰረት የሰላም ስምምነቱ በተፈረመም በ24 ሰዓት ውስጥ የሁለት ወገኖች ከፍተኛ የጦር መኮንኖች ግንኙነት ይፈጥራሉ፣ በ5 ቀናትም ይገናኛሉ ይላል። መንግስትና ህወሓት የፈረሙት የፕሪቶሪያው ስምምነት የሁለቱ አካላት ከፍተኛ የጦር መኮንኖች በአካል ተገናኝተው ትጥቅ የማስፈታቱን ሂደት ዝርዝር ካወጡ በኋላ ባሉት 10 ቀናት ውስጥ ከባድ መሳሪያ ትጥቅ የመፍታቱ ሂደት ይጠናቀቃል ይላል። ይሁን እንጂ የተቀመጠው የ10 ቀናት ጊዜ ገደብ ከፍተኛ የጦር መኮንኖች በሚሰጡት ሐሳብና በሁለቱ ወገኖች አጽዳቂነት ሊራዘም ይችላል። ከዚህም ስምምነት በኋላ ባሉት 30 ቀናት ውስጥ ቀላል የጦር መሳሪያዎችን ጨምሮም ትጥቅ የመፍታት ሂደቱ ሙሉ በሙሉ ይጠናቀቃል ይላል። በፕሪቶሪያው ድርድር ላይ አምባሳደር ሬድዋን ሁሴንና አቶ ጌታቸው ረዳ የፈረሙባቸውን ነጥቦች እንዲህ በዝርዝር አቅርበውት ነበር።
Thank you, Dr. Ba. In fact, I offered Getachew read the first page, but he delegated me to begin, so I will humbly begin reading. Joint statement between the government of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia and the Tigray People's Liberation Front, TPLF. As per Article 3 of the Agreement for Lasting Peace and Permanent Cessation of Hostilities, the representatives of the government of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia and the TPLF have agreed to announce to the people of Ethiopia and the rest of the world that after 10 days of intensive negotiations have concluded a peace agreement. Second, we've agreed to permanently silence the guns and end the 2 years of conflict in northern Ethiopia. Three, the conflict has brought a tragic degree of loss of lives and livelihoods, and it is in the interest of the entire people of Ethiopia to leave the chapter of conflict behind and live in peace and harmony. Fourth, it is fundamental that we've reaffirmed our commitment to safeguarding the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Ethiopia and to upholding the Constitution of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia. Thus, Ethiopia has only one national defense force. We've also agreed on a detailed program of disarmament, demobilization, and reintegration for the TPLF combatants, taking into account the security situation on the ground. Fifth, we've agreed that the government of Ethiopia will further enhance its collaboration with humanitarian agencies to continue expediting aid to all those in need of assistance. Sixth, we've agreed to implement transitional measures that include the restoration of constitutional order in Tigray region, a framework for the settlement of political difference, and a transitional justice policy framework to ensure accountability, truth, reconciliation, and healing.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Redwan. Mr. Getachew.
Seven, to start implementing these undertakings without delay, we have agreed to stop all forms of conflicts and hostile propaganda. We'll only make statements to support the expeditious implementation of the agreement. We urge Ethiopians in the country and abroad to support this agreement, stop voices of division and hate, and mobilize their resources for economic recovery and rehabilitation of social bonds. Eighth, the government of Ethiopia will continue the efforts to restore public services and rebuild the infrastructures of communities affected by the conflict. The students must go to school, farmers and pastoralists to their fields, and public servants to their offices. The agreement requires the support of the public for its smooth implementation. This is a new and hopeful chapter in the history of the country.
9, we express our gratitude to all actors contributing to the success of this endeavor, in particular, the African Union Commission Chairperson, the African High-Level Panel led by His Excellency former President Olusegun Obasanjo, supported by His Excellency former President Uhuru Kenyatta, and Her Excellency Dr. Fumuzile Mlambo, former Deputy President of the Republic of South Africa. We thank the Chairperson of the African Union Commission, His Excellency Mr. Musa Faki Mohammed, Commissioner Bankole Adoye, and his colleagues for their tireless work during these talks. We rely on their continued support as we implement the agreement. 10, we thank His Excellency President Cyril Ramaphosa, the President of the Republic of South Africa, and Her Excellency Dr. Naledi Pandor, the Minister for the Department of International Relations and Cooperation of South Africa, for the excellent facilities they put at the disposal of these talks and their words of encouragement to the parties toward the successful results. We are indebted for the hospitality accorded to us by the people and government of the Republic of South Africa. 11, we are grateful to the people of Ethiopia for encouraging these talks and patiently waiting for the outcome. We are confident that they will embrace the results of these talks and ensure their timely implementation. 12, finally, we are confident that friends of Ethiopian members of the diplomatic community will lend their support in rebuilding infrastructure in affected communities and the economic recovery of the country. We call on all types of media outlets to support peace, reconciliation, unity and prosperity in Ethiopia. Jointly delivered at Pretoria, the Republic of South Africa, 2nd November 2022.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Redwan and Getachew. Excellencies, with your permission and that of the Minister, may we give them a round of applause. Excellencies, at this point, we now have the formal signing ceremony. So we'll bring a table to the front, and I would like to invite Mr. Getachew Reda and Ambassador Redwan, if they can come to the table for the signing of this very important peace agreement.